I just found out that I have a fuel leak in the car. I instantly smelled fuel. Oh my god.
Feels pretty good so far.
So on my last video, we addressed it just a bit. On towards the end of the video, we replaced this piece. It's for it's like mainly for the evap. So basically, after I installed the part, I had like lack of performance on the car. So I just ended up taking out the new part and putting the old part back in, and the car ended up running just normal. But today, we're gonna go find the problem and hopefully address it in the same video. I did more digging, and I found out the RSX has a common issue of the fuel pump assembly cracking and just like leaking out of there. So hopefully it's not cracked, but honestly, if it is, at least we know what the problem is. I already looked online, and the fuel pump assemblies are like affordable, like 100 to like 200, probably give or take less. But it's very hard to find an OEM Denso one, so that's unfortunate. So let's go see what the problem is and update you guys. Okay, so we're gonna have to remove the rear seats. So we're gonna quickly remove the seats real quick. Oh shit, forgot a step. So as soon as I pulled out the rear seats from the bottom, I instantly smelled fuel. So now I know where it's at. It's gotta be in there. So we gotta remove these 4 screws. Actually, let me get closer. Okay, so there's 4 screws holding this little cap, and under it should be the fuel pump assembly. Okay, so for right now, we're just gonna diagnose it. Hopefully we don't have to buy too many things to fix this. Let's see if you guys can see. Oh my god. I've seen a couple videos of the fuel assembly pump being replaced, and it does not look as bad as mine. This thing has never been touched. Alright, let's fully remove this thing. It looks like there is some fuel leakage. I don't know from where, but I see wet spots. It's about like 4 hours later. I just had dinner. It's like 8 o'clock right now. So I found out the fuel pump lid, this top part right here, it has a surface crack right here. If you guys can see, this whole thing is cracked. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna JB weld that bitch. The reason I'm recording this today and not tomorrow, because I want to let it have time to dry. So we're gonna JB weld it right now, and hopefully it dries by tomorrow. And in the meantime, I'll look online and order the correct part. But for now, gotta JB weld it. It's the next day, and there's just a little thick layer over the crack. It's like a bit translucent. I'm gonna go ahead and connect this connector and turn the car on without putting the 4 screws in and see how that goes. Let me just leave it open like this as much as possible. We won't turn the car completely on. We'll just do the first 2 clicks. Oh shit, yeah. You can see it for sure. Fuck. Alright, so that was kind of a bust. I just used regular plastic JB weld when you're supposed to be using JB water weld, this thing. So it just, as you saw, it just started leaking straight through. So the glue we ended up using did not work. So I went to Walmart, picked up some JB water weld. This should work just fine. Alright, kinda went a little overboard, but you can never put too much, am I right? I didn't know, but it ended up being like putty instead of glue. So I just smeared it all over the top part. So it says an hour cure time, but I'm gonna let it cure for like a whole day. Turn it over tomorrow and see if there's any leaks. It's the next day. This should be arriving sometime this week. Let's go check if there's a fuel leak. Yeah, it's fucking hot in here. I'll give it a minute. Alright, it looks... Yeah, that thing is solid. Nice. Hopefully I covered all the areas. It is pretty thick, so hopefully it lasts me just a week. That's all I need. Huh. Oh, I'm dumb. Connect this first. It's connected. I heard it. That thing seeped through immediately. Fuck. Well, that didn't work.
Day 4.
So it's the next day, and after 2 failed attempts, we came with backup. We got the replacement piece for it. No more JB Weld, no more JB Weld putty. We're gonna replace the whole entire thing. So let's go do that. But first, let's go take out the old one. Grabbing the rags, cause it's for sure gonna be a mess. Back in the old mines. Smells like fuel like crazy in here. All right, let's get to it. Yeesh. So this is what we left off with the other day. Just a bunch of dried putty, JB Weld putty that never worked. Let's go take this old thing out and compare with the new one. This is like my first time doing this, so I'm not gonna be like very thorough about it. Anyways, we took out the fuel pump assembly and we covered it. Let's see. Gas is just exposed, so we covered it so no contaminants get in our gas. We don't want another problem in our hands. We were able to get it out, and here it is. I'm pretty sure this is the stock OEM one. So I don't know if you guys know this, I barely found this out, but the fuel pump is in that plastic container. I was planning on replacing this whole assembly along with the pump inside, but I need my car up and running right now, so this would do just fine. So with our new eBay piece, just by glancing at it real quick, it looks identical. Happy about that. The connectors look exactly the same. What do we have to do? I think we just have to connect these hoses and pins and disconnect them on this side. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna reuse this old gasket because my new one didn't come with it, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal. So just like that, obviously it didn't take me like an hour, because it did. Okay, so now that I've done this, I personally don't recommend just buying the top hat. It's like unnecessary hassle. Just buy the whole thing, like the bottom part. Oh my god, it was very tedious. I had to take out the pin for here, which was annoying. Take out basically all the connections, which was very annoying. The connections fit. There was like some parts where like this bottom part wouldn't like line up, so I took a bit of sandpaper and then I was able to get it fit snug in there. I reused the old gasket, turn the car on and see if it works. Our new top cap didn't come with the fuel clip, so we just snatched it off the old one, and we're just gonna put it right there and we should be good to go. Got the connector in. Scariest moment ever. Come on, baby. No leaks. It says we have gas. I think it's time to turn the car on. Woo! We haven't gotten this far before, so I don't know what to do. So let's go see. Let's just go turn the car on. It turns on. Everything seems to be fine. Let's go check out the back. I think we're good. I think we might need a test drive. So I'm gonna just quickly bolt up these 4 bolts and then leave the rear seats out, drive the car for a bit, unbolt the 4 bolts, and then see what's up. while we're driving, we'll see if we smell the fuel leak or not. So it's gonna be one scary drive, also a fun one because I haven't driven my car in like a week. Alright, you guys are on my phone stand right now, so it might be a little shaky right now. But let's go for a little test drive and come right back. Ooh. Feels so nice driving this car again. Feels pretty good so far. Alright, we're on third gear right now and it feels really nice. It feels like how it should feel. This car definitely needs an alignment so bad. Cool, so we made it home in one piece. The fuel gauge has stayed the same. I think we did it. I think we actually did it. Despite swapping out the top cap, which was very annoying, I think we did it. Moment of truth. Come on, baby. There's no leaks. I think we actually did it. So usually when I'm done driving, it smells so bad when I hop out the car. Usually like in this area. So let's go walk around just a little bit. Sniff around. Because it usually smells really bad. Doing a couple walk arounds. Sniffing. I think we did it. Woo! Dude, I was so scared this wasn't gonna work. And looks like we're gonna be able to use it from here on out. Until the next problem hits. But anyways, hope this video helped you guys at least some bit from like seeing my experience. I know I kind of struggled just a little bit. But yeah, the car is up and running. Gotta give it a good wash now. And then I'll see you guys on the next one. Later.